All right, what up, my people? We're back with another one. It's been a minute. I haven't posted a video in a couple months. Just know I've been working at a lot of things. But hey, let's get right into it. The video on trading trend lines. I'm gonna show you how to trade trend lines, which is very simple, which I love. Very simple, but you know it could be complicated. You don't know what the market gonna do. I got a few examples I already said. This is one that I'm already in, so we're gonna start with this one. I'm in this trade right now. I got in this morning. But we're in an hour mark. I forgot what time I got in. I got in like 8 something. No, like 9. News hit at 8:30 today. Today is Tuesday. Okay, yeah. I got in like 9 something. But we're in an hour mark. Of course, excuse my chart. Been a little. The next two examples I got, the chart is clean. This is the chart I actually use. But anyway, as you see the blue line right here, this is a trend line. This blue line. So let's take this. Let's take this purple one off right now. This EMA off real fast. Okay, I got the EMA off real fast. But yeah, this blue line is the trend line because you see it's going with the trend, which has been a downtrend. So you draw it at, you try to find a point where it hits, 2-3 times. I think I got a video on this, but it doesn't matter. You try to draw it on a point that it hits more than 3 times. 3 is my number. So you see it started here in 1. You can go all the way up actually if I want to keep drawing it up. It started like up here at this peak, but anyway, 1. Didn't really get there, but it was close. 2, 3. This ain't nothing but a fake out. Got to watch for these, cause you can win both ways on trend lines. Of course, when it taps, get in the sell, stay with the trend. Taps, get in the hard sell, stay with the trend. When it taps, hit a nice sell, stay with the trend. I do that from time to time, especially when it's first starting. But I love when it breaks through. When it breaks through this trend line, it's finna start heading in the opposite direction. So it's good for some good buys. Now, when it break a trend line and it's on a support, sorry, and it's on a support line, like it's been hitting the support line, I love. Let's see, it's finna really reverse when it hits the support line. I'm just trying to think of my strategies. At least more than four times. 4 is my luck. 4 is my lucky number. If it stays in the area, let's go on the 30-minute mark. So I want to show you this area. 3-4 times. I like 4. But see, it came down here, stay with this trend, stay with this support. It consolidated a good little bit. So it's hitting it 3-4 times right here. Came down, hit it again 4 times, came down. Now it's slowly, you see it slowly finna start making higher highs. It hasn't yet now. I don't want to just say that, but it hasn't yet, but you can see it is. Cause this is a nice high point right here. Draw this right. You see this right here? Let's see what it does when it gets here. If it breaks this high, you see it been hit this point 1, 2, 3 times. So if it break this high and it hit down here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's been staying in this little box for the last couple of days. But it already broke our trend line. It's way far from our trend line, and it's gonna come back down to test. If it wasn't gonna test this line, it was gonna come back down. You could have drawn it longer. That's why you gotta be careful and just don't get in a buy and just think it's gonna just go. It never goes. That's another good rule. Rule number 2. It never. I don't say it never, but more than likely, for real, it never just goes. Once it break the trend line, it doesn't just go. It's gonna always come back down to retest, make a little miniature high, come back down to retest, and then by that 3rd or 4th time, it's gonna really go. But as you see right here, this is giving me nice indication because it hasn't made any lower lows. Like this, it went up this point, never went lower than that point. Went up this point, never went lower than either of these. Went up this point, never went lower than none of these. So you see, it's starting to break. This is a good buy too. I'm in this buy right now. Man, I say I'm gonna hold it here. I'm trying to hold trades like a little longer throughout the day, throughout the week. Cause if it breaks this high, this is my indication. We're gonna see. Cause I'm gonna come back with another video. Of course, it's gonna, do what it do here. If it break it, it's definitely gonna come back down to retest. Be careful and keep going. That's what it's gonna do. Come back down, retest, go. Come back down, retest, go. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm That's what I'm banking on. That's what I've learned from trading. And now, okay, so that's one example of a trend line. This on GU. This is currently. See today at the bottom. Today's the 19th, 2024. So we're gonna see what it do. I'm gonna hold this bad boy. And I haven't really been showing my trades. I still be trading. I don't have that many off days, but I want my account to get to a certain number. Seriously, before I start making more videos, you know. All right, this is another one in GU. I'm sorry, USDJPY. This chart is a lot more cleaner. But I just drew this trend line. See, this is a nice trend line. It's Oh, did I show y'all in GU? I'm sorry. GU has been a downtrend. As you see, it's been a downtrend for the longest. That's why I said wait till it consolidates for a minute and breaks the trend line and then goes. Because as you see here, do it have any more like little trend lines you could have made for an example of just not waiting for consolidation? I don't want to make this video too long, but look at this. This looks like a little miniature. God dang it. Forget that. I did not want it to do that. This looks like a nice, this is a nice trend line. That's a nice trend line. We in the 30-minute mark now. See, this is a nice one. See, I hit it here once. Came there twice, 3. It finally broke it. Came down to retest it. Shot up, but then what? It went up a little bit. You could have got a little amount of pips, but it's a downtrend. It's going down. It never really consolidated in one point. Like it did hit 1, 2, 3 times, and then it hit it here. You could have got this. A nice little scalp. It's a nice little scalp. But in the end, it decided to keep pushing down to this hard downtrend. That's why I say I'm gonna be careful, because when it gets up here, it might decide to drop all the way back down here. So this is enough pips. We probably gonna get out right here. I don't wanna be too greedy. This 100 pips. But yeah, when it start consolidating in one area, well, not even consolidate. When it start hitting one area more than 3-4 times, it's finna really push. It's all about patience, man. Patience, and you got to catch it when it hit. All right, this is UJ. We're in the 30-minute. I draw my trend lines too. I'm sorry. I draw my trend lines, hour mark, 30-minute mark too. You can do it in a higher time frame if you want. But looking at UJ, I'm just looking now. It is a uptrend. That's easy. That's an easy identifier. It's been an uptrend. So we finna mark it up a little bit. Draw like some support and resistance lines real fast. I'm trying to give y'all the clean chart. I like that. Kind of broke it here. Hit it nice here. Came down, hit it nice here. Hit it nice here with some nice wicks going up. But this is a nice example of, this is current too. I ain't go back and do the replay. I just want to show you some current stuff to look forward to. But you see, this is a nice trend line, uptrend. Like I said, it's been an uptrend for a minute. It broke, came back up to retest. Now it's shot down. This would have been a beautiful sale. Come back up. You see, it's starting to make lower lows. Retest, come up, make lower lows. Now, and see, this is a nice support line. This would be a great sale if it breaks this support line right here. Like I said, for trend lines, these are nice buys. So when they keep hitting the top, hey, when I say that, get a nice buy, 20, 30 pips. It's nice. But once it break, be careful for a slip, for a down slip. Like I said, once it break the first time, don't expect it to just go. It's going to always come back up and retest. I don't want you losing all your money just thinking it's just going to go all the way down to the next point or just keep dropping, which it is. But if you can withstand this retest, you'll be in good standings. So, like, this is starting to go up. It's going to come up. If it break, it's going to be an invalid sale if it breaks really right here. If it breaks this point right here. If it breaks this little miniature high set. Cause see it set, the little wicks right there. I like that. Came down. Now it's using it as resistance. Pop. If it break this one and hit up here resistance, that's going to be a sale. We already know it's trying to make a downtrend, and it broke our trend line. So watch out for that one. All right, this is the third little example. This is gold. It happens in gold too. Well, I drew my trend line. Okay. Gold has been making all-time highs. I watch gold. Don't really trade it too much, which is cool. But this is a nice one of gold just not going down. Not even gold, but like I said, beautiful trend line. bouncing. It broke the trend line, then just go, came up to the top of the trend line, and now it went. And then it went. You know how much money that is if you caught that sale at that very peak and just let it drop? Let's see. I'm sorry, I don't like how it looks so bare. Let's draw some support and resistance lines real fast. That's a beautiful one, ain't it? Let me go in a little bit. Yep, hit it at the top. Boom, hit it here again. Broke, came up, wicked at the top of it, and shot down. Great, right here. If you caught this sale, beautiful. Because it broke out trend line. Shot up to the top of the trend line again to get some folks. This definitely got some folks. Because if you was in a nice sale when it broke that and thinking this finna just go down to your next point, yeah, they ate you up. And that's the point. That's the point of the market. You gotta be patient, man. Patient. But this is an indication of, this is another example of it not going up like right here and then dropping like UJ did. UJ came down, came up a little bit, then dropped. Came up a little bit, then dropped. This one went all the way back up to the top of the trend line. And then it started to go down. So it's all about patience, man. It's all about patience and waiting until it break these lower lows. So this made another good low. So when it went up, I would have had to wait until it came down and broke one of these lows. Because it would have came down, came up, retested, and then dropped. Just like this did. It came down. If you would have thought you would have missed it, trust me, it's going to come back up to retest to give you a better entry. So that's it, man. That's it on trend lines. Trend lines is about patience. You can definitely eat off the trend. If you want to stay with the trend, it's the uptrend. So once you can't really draw your trend line either until it's, till it really happens. So I'm sorry, let's go back. There you go. That's a bar replay right here. This is a nice point. This is a nice time to draw a trend line. You see this example? Now let's press play. Hold on. Let's get out the hour mark, because I don't trade in the hour mark. Let's get in the 15-minute candlestick mark. But you see, right there, that's a good buy right there. I'm sorry, I went way too fast. But this is what time is this? This is 8:30 in the morning. This is on October the 17th. What it was? It was 2 days. Oh no, we in November. My fault. I was like that 2 days ago. Today, November the 19th. But as you see, it's been doing nothing but up. It's been nothing. This is a good just trend line trade right here. It came down, hit that trend line perfectly. Well, it broke it a little bit, but then they gave you a nice wick. Right there on that drop down, this was a nice buy opportunity. Okay, you ain't had to do all that. Delete. You know what I'm talking about. Buy for at least to that next high right there. You know how much money it is? You can get that. Let's see what it did. And that's it. And that's it. That's your money. So it is, man. Trend line is a night. That's all I use. I use trend lines, of course, support and resistance, and supply and demand. Supply and demand. Like this trade I'm in now. See, GU starting to. Is this GU? This right now? Oh, let me take the bar replay off. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Can we get all these drawings off here? Delete. Like I said, yeah, this is nice. It's nice wicking out. It's gonna either come down and test this zone right here and keep shooting up. So I'm not really worried about this GU. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in another video later on this week to see where we're at. But yeah, that's it, man, for trend lines. Like this one coming up, came down, retested perfectly, shot up, retesting. So yeah, it's gonna keep going up. So we're gonna hold it bad, boy. But that's it for trend lines, man. I see y'all on the next video.